Hello everyone, my name is Angie and today we are playing Halloween Otome. Simply because it's time for Halloween and I decided to do something Halloween themed this year. I don't think I did last year. So yeah. I didn't do anything fun item this year either, so I want to do at least Halloween and Christmas. Anyway, let's just start. We won't change name. Emma is fine. And the winner is, drumroll please, a lucky lady by the name of Emma C. Congratulations! You have just won yourself an invite to one of the most exclusive and sold-out Halloween getaways ever! Man, am I jealous? We'll be in contact with you to sort out the details shortly, but for now let's get back to some smooth too. His voice abruptly cut off as my best friend, Mira, switched the radio off. You won! You actually? I can't believe you get to. I'm so jealous! I actually won. I had never expected to win. In fact, I only entered the competition as a joke when I realized how much Mira wanted to go. Going on a getaway surrounded by star-studded performers and hosted by the famous actor Eric Voldemar was exactly the kind of thing a social butterfly like Mira lived for. I, on the other hand, would just feel nervous and gouge around people of that nature. Maybe you can go in my place. We're not paying attention to the rules. The price is non-transferable. Oh, well, if I decline, they can pick. Oh, no, you don't. If I can go, then I sure as am not letting you back out. I need you to go and tell me all the details when you get back. Please, I won't ask you for anything else ever. Side note guys, it's a bit too emotional here kinda for me, babe. Fine, we'll leave Mira in a bit and have just a word sweet Emma anyway with us. Mira, come on, you can't tell me there isn't a performer you want to meet. It's not just actors, it's singers, models, just all around famous people. Exactly! What if I make fun of myself? I'll stick out like a sore thumb. Everyone's going to be in costume for the entire 2 weeks. They won't know you're not one of them. Besides, even if you mess up, it's like they'll ever find out who you are. Oh well, I guess I do have a few weeks of vacation time stored up, but think about the type of food I fancy even like this real. If there's good food, I'm there! Yes, thank you so much. I love you forever. So yeah, this little talk is a bit of forced, emotional and everything, but it's just the beginning. There's just one problem. What am I going to wear? I looked around at all the magnificently costumed guests and couldn't help but feel out of place. My own costume, that of an elven minus the elfires, certainly wasn't cheap, but it made me feel like a little kid playing dress up. Well, you didn't have millions to get yourself professional artists to work on your costume. Also, guys, I hope you are loving just as I do the we here. Like this text box is it's so amazing. You get a pumpkin, and you've got the bats and cobwebs all around it. It's so cute and creepy. Amazing. I was too nervous to actually go up to anyone, so no one paid me any attention as I leaned against the wall. Mira's going to be very disappointed if the rest of the getaway is like this. I was contemplating trying to start a conversation when the lights went out. A murmur went through the hall. I could hear people shouting, but stayed where I was. There was less chance of being knocked over with a wall in my back, after all. It wasn't long before the lights flared alive once again, and everyone looked towards the staircase. It seemed that our host had finally decided to put in an appearance. Good evening and welcome to this year's spectacular event. A collective groan rose from the crowd, but he continued without paying it any heed. I know that many of you have attended this event in previous years, but for the sake of the newcomers, I'll explain the rules. Rules? Why do we need rules? Well, apart from common sense ones? As always, we have a little game to make those 2 weeks much more fun. A few years ago it was a murder mystery, and I think last year's contest was to see who could correctly guess the most people's identities. This year we decided to spice it up a bit. You will be split into groups of 4 and given tasks to complete. Then, you will be given points depending on if and how you complete them. The team with the most points wins. And I have to say, guys, that most games are really neatly done, and it's a nice part of the game when you go through it, so it was a good working, good idea. And there's one game that's really creepy. The crowd was silent. No enthusiasm. What do I win? The honor of being this year's champions? Another collective groan. This guy is a lot less cool than I thought he would be. Yeah. Okay, we do have amazing prizes, but these are a surprise. The mansion has been remodeled to suit the Halloween view and cater to the tasks. There are also secret passages, but those are mostly for the servants to get around swiftly. If you enter them and get lost, it could be days before we find you, so please don't. To add to the fun, it is mandatory that you protect your identity until Halloween is over. It's so much more interesting interacting with people who don't know who you are. At least I don't have to worry about anyone finding out that I'm a nobody. I think that's it. How are we going to be put into groups? Do we decide? Oh, I totally forgot about that. The teams have already been randomly selected. When you return to your rooms tonight, you should find a dossier with all the details you need about your team. Any other questions? The Phantom? Really? Well, I have already so many iconic roles that it's only fitting I be the other Eric at least once. Well, I think that wraps up the formalities, so Mango! The lights cut out once again on his very last word before returning a few moments later. Drama queen. Why, he is. Shut up! What is such a vision of loveliness, doing standing all alone? I beg your pardon? You're not in the mood to socialize? Not particularly. Then I guess I should leave. You don't have to. He grimaced as he glanced at his watch. I actually do, but I hope we get the chance to spend more time together over the next 2 weeks. He shot me a brief smile before disappearing among the partygoers. Well, that was quite something. That brief encounter bolstered my courage enough that I looked around for someone else to talk to. To my left, there was a werewolf that looked like he was trying to blend in with the wall. And to my right, there was a mummy leaning disinterestedly against the wall and sipping at a glass of wine. Everyone else seemed to already be absorbed in conversation. Let's start from Mummy because it's such an amazing encounter. It's beautiful. I tried to use the walkover to think of something to say to him, but before I knew it, I was in front of him with nothing worthwhile to say. His costume is really good though. Hi! His eyes flicked over me for a second before returning to stare straight in front of him. The dismissal in the act was clear, but I decided to give it one more shot. This isn't what you're seeing either. This isn't going anywhere. Maybe I will have better luck with the werewolf. I walked over to him, trying to look confident instead of nervous. Hi. He started before looking around for a second to see if I was speaking to someone else. Hi. You don't seem very comfortable. It's my first time here. It's quite intimidating. This is mine as well, and I definitely agree about it being intimidating. Yeah. Maybe we first timers should stick together. Maybe, but don't we have to stick to our own groups when the game starts? I guess we do. Still, we're bound to have some free time, right? I guess I need to go, my manager is calling. See you later then. Later. I watched him scurry off like a scared little rabbit. Yeah. I didn't expect a famous person to be that skittish. I wonder what he does. The rest of the party was pretty uneventful, and I couldn't help but feel relieved to get to the room I'd be staying in. We had to hand our phones over to the servants before we left so we wouldn't be able to cheat. I wasn't exactly happy about handing my phone over to a stranger, but no one else had complained, so I didn't either. I can finally take this costume off and relax. Before I could, however, I noticed that there was a file on the bed. Alright, my teammates, I hope they are nice. I opened the file to the first page that I grown. The mummy from earlier, Mr. Bandages, huh? Why would we— Wait, what does my page say? I flipped the pages until I found mine. Miss Archer, skills unknown. At least it's not something embarrassing. So far it's me and Mr. Bandages. I hope the other two have a better disposition than he does. I turned the pages to see that the vampire that had approached me was another of my teammates. The Count. At least he's friendly. Now for a moment of truth. The last member of our team is Mr. Wolf. He's a singer. I heave a sigh of relief. A shag teammate is much better than a jerky one. I wonder if we'll be able to work together or if we're doomed to fail from the start. No point worrying about that now though, I need to get some sleep.